Welcome in, Sakaro. So, as you can see, we got some Dratinis here already. You guys can't see me because it's dark. It's nighttime already, which is just wonderful. It's not a very nice night today either, so it could be worse. It was raining earlier. At least it's not raining now. So we're here to do, like I said, our Dratini Spotlight Hour. So actually something interesting for a Spotlight Hour. I mean, we have had Dratini in Community Day and all that sort of stuff, so we don't really need shiny Dratini. We do have quite a few shiny Dratinis, but it's still something more interesting than a lot of the other crap that we've been getting recently. Shiny Dratini is a worm. He's the long beldum, as it has been coined. So we're out chasing our pink long beldum, see if we can actually get a shiny, because it's been a few weeks. What was the last not community day spotlight shiny that we actually got? I can't remember now. Do you guys remember? My memory is terrible. I'll have to actually go back and have a look through. It's also double transfer candy tonight, so it'll be worth actually catching a bunch of these and transferring them. But I also need to stock up on items, so finish catching this dude. There is face cam, but it's like dark. It's like really dark. There's the light for the it's terrible. Wow, that is like spazzing out a little bit, isn't it? There we go. Hi, I am here. It's nighttime, like daylight savings. Wow, that is like really sketchy though. It's like full not recording properly. I think it's because it's just so dark. It doesn't know what is going on. But yeah, I will actually turn the face cam off because there's no point it actually being on, because I am going to need to use a torch, and I can't use a torch when the face cam is actually on. So let's actually start walking in the cold. Door is closed. Yep. How you going, Emma? Welcome to the stream. You actually were able to make a stream for once. I'm just doing up the zipper on my jacket because it's freezing cold. That's not too bad. Could be worse. I'll survive, I reckon. Oh, you got the results. Nice. How did you go? Did you pass? Nice. You actually, I told you you had nothing to worry about. It's always that way. You stress out. You're always thinking of the worst thing that could happen, like most people do, sort of thing. Well, that's awesome. Congratulations. Well done. I'm happy for you. How you going, guest? Welcome. How are you, man? Good to see you. It's good that you're happy. It's a difference because, you know, you were just saying that yesterday you were crying and upset because you were worried about how you were going to go, and like I said, it turned out being good. So yeah, well done. I'm just going to go through and transfer a bunch of these. Should have cleaned out a bit of room before we keep that one. I think we can get rid of most of these other ones. Just make up some room so we can do some more catching. Now, you're only in the stream today because you didn't feel like going in. That's all good. I appreciate you being here. Pronounce your name and get a like. I'll have to wait until it comes back up on the screen because I can't actually see it right now. Give me a second. I'll bring it back up. There we go. Nashi? Is that how you pronounce it? Nope. Okay. Pronounce my name and you'll get a like. Haha. Two can play at that game. No worries, Emma. So it's pretty quiet down here right now. I was assuming that it would be, because like there was other cars in the car park, so there is other people wandering around, but chances are I'm probably not going to see them. But one thing that has actually surprised me so far about this event is I've been seeing, you know, Dratini's all event so far, still haven't seen a shiny. So fingers crossed, given that they are a bit boosted to not the shiny odds, but just the spawns, we can actually get the shiny. Because yeah, I assumed, given how many that they were, that I was probably going to get one, but you know, so far no luck. You're hunting shiny Rowlet and Sun shiny lock. Nice. How are you going with that so far? Really, you've only just started. It's like when I'm doing shiny hunting, it's like until you've seen, you know, 700-800, that's when you know you've just sort of started getting over the beginning of the hunt. You started last night, yeah. Like I said, you've only just started, only just got into it. Yeah, once you start doing Masuda and stuff like that, you realize how quickly you actually do go through batches of eggs. So when you actually get up to do, you got a random shiny coffee. Nice. GG's. Yeah, so when I was doing the egg hatching streams, I was hatching, how many? It was like 240 something eggs per stream or something like that. And yeah, I was doing that in say a couple of hours, so it stacks up really quickly. Like you go through eggs so quickly, you don't realize how quickly you're gonna play some of it. We've got a nice cluster here. How often do you see clusters of Dratini? Like back in the day, back when the game first came out, this would have been like heaven, seeing all these Dratinis. Now, not so much. I already do blah, 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 blah. I already do have like something 5,000 candies for Dratini. It would have been heaven seeing all these dragon types. I know. It took me ages to get my first Dratini. Like, I didn't find one for so long into the game. You garbage at Pokemon Go, you just started. You can't really be garbage at Pokemon Go. There's no real system in it to be bad at. It's just collecting Pokemon and doing some gym battles and stuff like that. So 5,222 candies so far. 115. It's probably what I'm looking for the most right now, those XL candies. Yeah, I've just Snubble and Squirtle. You gotta, like, every trainer has to start somewhere. It's all good. I've still got my very first starter. My Charmander that I started with. It takes a little bit to build up a collection, but it's so much easier for you to do it now in comparison to what it used to be. Because back in the day, when I first started playing the game was, a week after it came out. There was only Generation 1 in the game, so we were very limited on the amount of Pokemon that we had. So, stockpiling good Pokemon took ages. And just with all the raids and legendaries and all that sort of stuff that have been released now, it makes it, a lot easier for you guys to actually build up a decent team of Pokemon to take on gyms and stuff like that. It's been 5 years since you started. I know, it's like how quick the time goes past. Yeah, I can't believe how quickly it's gone. You're back? Nice. Welcome back. We were just talking about how long people have been playing the game for. You go and take a little nap. So, someone went a little bit early the other day with their celebrations, eh? It's okay, we all do it. I've learnt to not celebrate until the final siren goes. Because it comes back and it bites you on the butt. You're so happy. That's good. I'm glad that you're happy. I'm glad that everything worked out for you, Emma. Your ROM was on 100% volume and it had boosted your eardrums. We don't talk about it. I'm sorry. Won't say any more. How you going now, Jay? Welcome to the stream. How are you, man? Good to see you again. Oh, this cluster's going to take me a bit to get through. That's why you've got the witch moniker. Monocle, I should say, Monica. That's someone's name, not an actual. That's why you've been called the witch. See, all those shiny giveaways that I ran, they were all just practice, Emma. The stats on that one are actually pretty good, aren't they? Yeah, they're not too bad. I'll check that one after. I'm gonna check that one. Valor is epic. Your PE teacher brought out the big whistle and broke your eardrums. Damn. Tell your PE teacher that they are mean. You're nuts. Yeah, I'm not going to argue with that one. I've been saying that for the whole time that you've been in the streams. You wonder if your classmates got in. You'll have to speak with them. And you also, if you wonder if they got into, if you got into the other school, Well, that'd be good if you did get into both of them, because then, you know, you'd be able to have your choice over which one you actually wanted to. Come on, there has to be a shiny in this bloody bunch. Shiny shinies. I need more Pokeballs. I need more stops. That they did. But that was more so just because the Bulldogs just stopped playing in that second half. We had them beat. Like, we're actually watching it with a couple of Richmond supporters, and they'd given up at halftime. They were like, yeah, nah, you guys are going to beat us. And yeah, there they came back. It happens. You can't win them all. And I mean, that's what the good teams do. They learn from their losses. You know, you learn what flaws you have, and you learn how to overcome them, how to fix them, sort of thing. You can start your shiny lock now. Nice. Good luck, man. You have to do robotics at school? I would have loved to have done robotics at school. Back when I was at school, all we had was like automotives and woodwork and metalwork. You know, the basic stuff. None of this electronical. I suppose, yeah, we had like computer stuff, but not robotics. You also had 650 points, which is really good. The first person had around 800 points. Nice. Well done. You hope your Rowlet does not die. I'm sending your Rowlet some non-dying vibes. It will survive. Oh my god, this cluster is taking me so long to clear up. Wait, you're 8 years old? Oh, we have a broad range of people watching. There's people of all ages. You're 5th place out of like 400 people. It's pretty good. You know, that's in the top sort of 50%. The top 50%, you know, the top, yeah, whatever. You know what I'm saying. The top percentage. Robotics is at Somerville Secondary College. I went to Footscray Secondary College, alright? Alright? Good old Footscray. Yeah. No, these days, I mean, you know, it's been quite a few years since I was there. They probably do have robotics or something like that there these days. It wouldn't surprise me. They did have a lot of different stuff. It was a very good school for teaching students sort of other stuff. It was good for art and music and stuff as well. A lot of students came out of it as like artists and musicians and stuff like that. So we had like good art and music departments. You don't think 8-year-olds should be watching me? No, that's fine. They shouldn't be watching me on Twitch, that's for sure. But on here, that should be fine. I'm not a bad person on YouTube. I'm family friendly. I'm a good person. You're battling a Megasaur right now. Good luck. They do have robotics. What? Footscray City. You know you go there? Or you know people that go there? Oh, you searched it up. Well, there you go. You're lame. No, you're helping me out. That's good. You're educating me on what my school has, what my old school now has, what I missed out on because I'm too old. Like I said, I would have loved to have done like robotics and stuff like that. I did automotive as well. I did like a mix of stuff. I did like everything. You beat him? Nice. Well done, man. Congratulations. Yeah, I did a bit of metal work, a bit of woodwork, and automotive. But it's actually funny. When I say that I did automotive, I didn't exactly do automotive because I wanted to do automotive. Just for some reason, the year that I was doing automotive, the class was mostly girls. Like, all the chicks decided to go into the automotive class. I was like, yeah, I'm doing automotives. So I was like one of 3 guys that was in the automotives class. The rest of the class, there was like 10 girls in the class and 3 guys. It was just like, all right, sweet. This is a good class. I had fun in that class. What high school do you think are good now? Oh, sorry. What high schools do I think are good now? I don't know. I don't really pay attention to high schools. I mean, that's not really something that I do. I have no reason to pay attention to high schools. I mean, a person of my age that doesn't have children lurking around high schools is probably not something that, you should do. So my thoughts on good high schools, I don't know. I have no idea. No shinies yet. No, we're 25 minutes in. Have a guess at what high school. Dude, do you think I know every high school? The only high schools I know that I can remember off the top is Footscray City, because I went there. Maribyrnong, because it was the school that was down the road. That was about it. They're like the only schools that I can really remember. Oh, and of course, Bacchus Marsh High and grammar and stuff like that, because I live in Bacchus Marsh now. So of course I know those schools. But yeah, I don't make it a habit of memorizing the high schools of Melbourne either. So yeah, I don't have an answer for that. You make it worse. I mean, I can just throw a random guess out there, but without even a suburb or anything like that. I'm just, throwing darts at a black board sort of thing, a map with a blindfold on. I have no idea. Three more encounters and I'll get the shiny. I hope so. Number 1. I've seen, like I said, so many Dratinis this event. I'm really surprised that I haven't seen a shiny. Tentacles. I've seen that anime before. It's not one the kiddie watching. By the way, the school I got accepted in, there was most girls, like 10 guys in the entrance exam. So I hope you'll have a good How you going, Mr. Tentacle? Welcome me. So there is actually a Mr. Tentacle here. I'm sorry if I missed your message before. So that's what people were talking about. Okay. So it's not an anime. It's an actual person. Good to know. Good to know. Well, if that's the case, Emma, like, there was only like 10 guys and a whole bunch of girls, those guys are going to be pretty happy. They go to like a mostly girls' school. Ah, shit, did I just step in a puddle? I think I just stepped in a puddle. I can't see, it's dark out here. Like pitch black. Oh, my bag's full again. I should technically have a torch on at this point. Jimmy is awesome even though he doesn't go for Carlton more, thank you. I appreciate that. You know, words of support from bloody stinky Carlton supporters. You're alright yourself, even though you are a Carlton supporter. But I look like a little kid compared to the others there. Don't worry, you'll grow into your own soon enough. You know, some people just look younger. I mean, you look at me. I look a lot younger than what I am. Everybody says that I look like 10 years younger than what I actually am. So it's not such a bad thing. Like, if you look younger, then that's not a bad thing. Like, especially for like a chick. Girls want to look younger. That's one that. It'd be nice if the gyms changed colour so you knew that you'd actually spun them. Your marrow count is 200. Any tips for a beginner in Pokemon Go? Catch everything. At this point, you know, you're just trying to build up levels, get some good Pokemon, all that sort of stuff. Just catch everything, IV check everything, keep the good stuff, transfer the bad stuff. Yep, just grind. It's all you really can do. Do raids. Yeah, depending on if you're spending money on the game, you can buy lucky eggs and all that sort of stuff to speed up the process of leveling up. So yeah, that's the best things that you can do. Just grind. Just get into it. Find your rhythm. Find what you enjoy doing, whether it's just collecting, you know, filling out the Pokédex, or if it's shiny hunting, building up Stardust. You know, there's a whole bunch of goals that you can set for yourself. Just find what you enjoy doing and do it. There's no right way or wrong way of playing the game. You don't want to look younger right now. Trust me, Emma. Yeah. You'll look back on saying that one day and you'll be like, oh, I should never have said that. Trust me, you'll always want to be younger. You don't want to get older. Getting older sucks. Like, getting older, don't get me wrong, it has its perks and all that sort of stuff, but yeah. Being younger is so much better. No, crap. This is why I needed to have a freaking torch on. I just stepped in like a foot worth of mud then. I have to turn the torch on. Give me a second. To look at the... that's okay. It's not too bad. I just need to scrape the mud off my shoes. See what I do for you guys? I wander around in the dark and step in muddy puddles, trying to hunt shinies. It's bloody cold and dark, and I think there's wolves chasing me. Pretty sure there's wolves chasing me. Well, not like a little child that's had an ugly attack. No, you don't want to be that young looking. How you going, Joker? Spotlight Hour is going. It's going okay. We haven't got the shiny yet, but it's not a shiny that we really need. If we get one, we get one. If we don't, it's double candy for transfers. So as long as we transfer a bunch of stuff before the end, we get a whole bunch of extra candy. So it's win-win in my book. I mean, we can't really lose out. I'll always take more Dratini candy to power up them Dragonites. And you never know, we might come across a hundo or something as well. I've come close a few times during this event. I've actually got like 2 or 3 98%ers so far. Something tells you get a that you'll get a shiny. I'll get a shiny soon. Oh my god, speaking the third person sometimes and the opposites it's too much for my little brain. But thank you. I hope that's the case. I don't mind, like, a shiny Dratini is nice. It's a nice shiny. You're grinding Dratini candies for Dragonite. That's the way. There are certain Pokemon where it's never a bad thing when they spawn. Like, I'll always take Dratinis just because the candy is always good. Your friend caught a shiny Dratini on the bus? Nice. Congratulations to your friend. It's second person, not third person. That's actually not second person. It's really funny. I was watching a video about that the other day. Well, not the other day, but like a week ago there. The second person perspective is not what you actually think it is. Like, if I can, I'll find the video and I'll link it to you just so you can watch it. It's actually funny because it's like talking from like a gaming perspective, because you've got first person shooter games, and you've got third person, but what is like a second person perspective. And basically the way that they figured it out is I can't remember it off the top of my head now. But there's like a whole process that goes through for something to be from the second perspective. Basically, it has to be referring to things like him or her, but I can't remember the exact. Yeah, I can't remember. Yeah, I have to watch the video again. But there's been like big things over. Basically, since people have been starting to write books, like started writing books and literature became a thing, people were wondering like how to write something from a second person perspective. And yeah, there's very few cases in the world where that actually happens. I just remembered the example that they actually used was there's a mission in one of the Driver games, Driver San Francisco, I think it is. Basically, your person, like your character, has an ability where they can sort of take over another person and drive. So like it's hard for me to talk about it without actually showing you. You think you know that game? Well, yeah, basically what you did is, there's a mission in that game where you take over the person that is chasing you, but you're driving the car in front of you, but you're looking at it from the person's perspective that is actually chasing you. So you're controlling something. Yeah, it's like the way, I can't explain it properly, but basically that's what second perspective is. It's controlling the actions of something that's going in, but you're not the actual person that's yeah, you're viewing it from another, so it's sort of like third person, but you're viewing it from another person's perspective in the same world. If you, yeah, I don't know, it's freaking confusing. Okay. He can drive in other, yeah. So yeah, you know the game that I'm talking about. Because that person isn't, yeah, I played the old Driver games. I never played that one. But that was the example that the guy was using in the video about how second person perspective would work in a video game. You got a 95% Aaron? Nice. Yeah, I'll have to go back through my watch history on Facebook, not Facebook, YouTube brother, and see if I can find it. You watched a vid about that game. Preston Station, so are you taking off now? No worries, man. Oh, that was lucky. I almost stepped right in a big puddle again. Step around. Thank you for dropping in though, man. Good luck. And yeah, hopefully Carlton can actually beat Melbourne. That'd be nice. If you guys can beat Melbourne for us and bring them back down off the top of the ladder so the doggies can get back on top of the ladder, that would be wonderful. So yeah. Preston Station. Okay. Sorry, I thought you you were getting off at Preston Station, so you were leaving or something like that. Dude, I am nowhere near Preston, so I don't know. That's like the other side of the city, basically. You found the vid? Nice, that saves me having to find it. It's good when people do their own work, their own research. You'll be a good student, Emma. You're on the ball. What am I using to stream? Just the YouTube app. So I don't know if it works the same. You'll drop a link in the Discord. Nice. Wait, did you find the video that you watched, or did you find the video that I watched? Yeah, so the app that I'm using to stream is just the YouTube app that you download off of, you know, the Play Store or whatever. This is Android, so I'm not sure if it's the same for iOS, because I know that back in the day you did. Okay, you found the video that you watched. Fine, I'll find the video that I watched and post it for you guys after. Bloody lazy. I take back what I said. You'd be a terrible student, Emma. But you can't research your own stuff. You're amazing. Someone's got to think that. It is a hard thing to find Ditto these days. I haven't seen a Ditto since the Kanto event, and that was my shiny one. Amazing, confused by mess more so. It's alright, you'll figure it out. I don't have many items. This whole time I've been spinning stops and I have not been able to stockpile any items. So right now I don't really have Pokeballs to catch stuff, so I'm just gonna have to shiny check for now. I think for the rest of this, which is disappointing because this is all like candy that's just gonna. Do I play Fortnite? Do I look like a 12-year-old? No, I do not play Fortnite. No, I've never really found the appeal behind Fortnite. Everybody has listened to Chug. I don't know about everybody. I don't think I've had. I can't say that I have. So I'm one of those people that has not listened to it. You played it once in your life, but it wasn't that bad. But you prefer games you play. I'm not saying that it's a terrible game. I'm just saying that I'm not a 12-year-old that plays Fortnite. Oh my god, it's so muddy and horrible along here. Maybe this wasn't a good idea walking down here. It was a lot muddier than I thought it was going to be. It's alright. We'll survive. I do need new shoes anyway. So if these ones get muddy, it's not too bad. Nah, there's a... You play GTA. See, that I'll play. See, that's the difference. When I was a kid, when I was you guys' age, that's the I was like, I had to play it. I was playing GTA San Andreas and stuff like that. You guys are playing Fortnite, running around building stuff and, you know, friendly killing people, no blood, none of that all like stuff. I was running around, and, you know, gang members over with cars and shooting hookers and stuff like that. Stuff that you shouldn't be doing as a 12-year-old. Stuff that, yeah, you know, shouldn't condone a child to be doing. Not online though. You're playing GTA right now. When I was 12, I was playing Pokémon. When I was a child, Pokémon wasn't on the computer. You actually had to play it on this thing they called a Game Boy. Do you children know what a Game Boy is? You do. Which was literally 3 years ago. Shush. I know, I'm just joking. You're always on my back calling me old. So one time I actually play into that and you're like, oh, that was only 3 years ago. Get with the times. Where are you, pink worm thing? Hey, don't mock me, Emma. It'll happen to you sooner than you think. I am 435 years old. Not quite there yet. Almost there. By the end of this year, I'll be there, but I'm not there yet. 37. No. Ah, so muddy. Come on, where are you, dude? Little pink, bruh. That's it. So many, and none of them are shiny. Except this one? Maybe it's this one. Oh, that's right. I remember the last shiny that I got during Spotlight Hour. It was Grimer. Because we got two of them, like, back to back. So let's hope that we can actually do the same thing. You can't find a shrine in Breath of the Wild. The next one? Okay. The next one, is that before the one you just did or after? Oh my god, which haven't I bloody clicked on? No, I haven't caught a shiny yet, unfortunately. Still got 12 minutes. So we'll see how we go. And I'm good, Deborah. How are you? Ah, you mean the next one is going to be shiny. Okay. But it wasn't. That's your fault, Emma. I need some shiny luck. Been using all my shiny luck on things that I don't particularly want. Like, all my shiny luck I used the other day during the Merrill research day. We ended up with 7. I only needed 1. What is the CP needed for Arlo or any of the Team Rocket leaders? It varies, really. Like, it depends on what Pokemon they've got. Sometimes they can be easy to beat with sort of average Pokemon. Sometimes you need, like, top tier Pokemon. So I can't give you this is what. You're better off just going for good stuff, like trying to get decent things. But yeah, like I said, it also depends on what they have, because their second Pokemon will vary. So if they've got something different, yeah, you got to have like a couple of different counters set up to take care of whichever Pokemon they have. So yeah, it's hard to say this is what Pokemon you need and this is what CP it needs to be at. You're pretty excited that you've seen that Sylveon is coming out. Yes, the upcoming event looks like it's going to be awesome. It's one of your top 3 favorites. Yeah, I've already got a couple of Eevees sitting there waiting, and I've got a Hundo. I can evolve straight away using the naming trick and get that into a Sylveon, and I've got a shiny as well that I can evolve through. So I've got the shiny and the Hundo straight away. And then yeah, I'll have a Hundo of all the evolutions, because that's the last one that I need. This time you've actually got to go. No worries, man. Thank you for tuning in. enjoy the rest of your day. I should say the rest of your night, evening. And don't worry, Carlton will win a game soon. Like I said, hopefully it's against Melbourne. If you play like you did against the Dogs, you've got a good chance. You beat him? Nice. Well done. Speaking about taking little naps, I was almost on the verge of taking one earlier. I was like, oh, I'm tired. I got to stream after. I was like, maybe I should just take a little nap. But I didn't. I ended up going and making dinner instead. So I don't have to do that when I get home. That'll be good. Gonna have lasagna. It's Beldum. Nice. Yeah, you'll always get the first Pokemon that you battle against. So whatever they take in first, that's the Pokemon that you'll get. And you also have a chance of getting a shiny out of the leaders. But well done. You took on your first leader and you got it done. So now you know roughly what you'll need sort of next time you battle Cliff. Wait, no, it was Arlo, wasn't it? Yeah, Arlo, sorry. Making dinner or take a nap, adult. Tell me about it. God, if that's not evidence that I'm 34, I don't know what is. Getting old problems. But you've also got to cut me slack, guys. I don't drink coffee, okay? So while everybody else is running around on their caffeine high all day, I don't drink caffeine very, like, the only caffeine I'll drink is if I'm drinking like energy drinks like Red Bull or something like that, and I don't really even drink them very often. So I have very little caffeine and I still tend to function pretty well. You know, there are moments where I'm like, you know what, I wouldn't mind a nap right now, but I'm doing okay. And then I'll stay up until 5 o'clock in the morning, like every night. And then I wonder why I'm tired the next day. It's funny, it just gets to a certain time of night and I just sort of wake up and I'm awake. It's like I'm more awake during that period of nighttime than I am like during all of the daytime. Yeah, so Giovanni will give you the last Pokemon that he battles, so the legendary that he has at the end, not the first one. So yeah, usually you get the first Pokemon that you battle against, but yeah, with Giovanni, it's the last one. If it's Blimp Giovanni, it'll just be the same as what he would have on the Pokestop. So whatever Pokemon he's supposed to have, whether it's Moltres or Mewtwo or, you know, so on, it'll be the same. We got 5 minutes. Come on, little pink worm. Where you at? I should go through and get rid of some of these. pretty much it. I have got last minute shinies before. It is a possibility. And you know what? I should have been running an incense this whole time as well. I didn't even think of that until then. So, rip. That was a bit of a mistake. We could have had extra spawns, but it's okay. Yeah, like I said, if we don't get the shiny, it's like, oh well. There's still a week left of this event, and I would be really surprised if I don't finish with a shiny by the end of it, like a shiny Dratini. Just with the amount that they are spawning, like I'm seeing so many just at home each day. You already used one stupid rocket raider for a non so great shadow mantras, and have two second rocket raider, so you'll save it for the next event. I'm pretty sure he's still going to have Moltres, if I'm correct. I'm pretty sure that's not going to change. I'm not sure, I can't remember because I didn't read through all the information for the event. Just read like the battle and stuff like that is coming into the raids and the other stuff. I can't even remember. I just gone completely blank on like the whole event. It's like, what was happening again? Moltres is still the best shadow legendary that you can get from Giovanni, I'm pretty sure. So it's worth actually getting them. Because I mean, even if you don't get a good one, you can still trade them with somebody, and hopefully the stats will actually go up on them. So you've got nothing to lose by getting another one. Because it's like they don't change over often. So you may as well do it and get an extra, because it's not like you're going to have to save it for, you know, another one that's going to come up soon. They usually have like a couple of months in between each of the You already have 3 of them. Well, there's nothing wrong with having a 4th one. Can you still nominate during a soft ban? Don't know. Are you talking like Pokestops? Like nominating Pokestops? Last minute. I'm not sure whether or not that's something that I've never had to face, because I actually have been soft banned before, but that was like ages ago, back when they first started bringing in soft bans, and it was just, you know, one of those glitchy things. A lot of people got soft banned that didn't like need to be soft, like accidental soft bans just for having certain apps on your phone, because like if you had IV checkers on your phone, it would you'd get soft bans. So that happened one time. A soft ban just means that Pokemon will run from you. Like you can't catch anything for like a short period of time. Like it just makes it you can't play the game. There we go, guys. It's done. So some of the like real hardcore players, because there's a limit to how many Pokemon that you can catch in a day, over a week, etc., etc. And the guys that go like full hard can hit these caps and they'll get soft banned. So they won't be able to spin stops. They won't be able to catch Pokemon until the soft ban goes away. They usually only last like 2 hours or so, and then you can start playing again. So yeah, it's just the game's way of trying to like limit people cheating. But sometimes, you know, people that are actually playing legitimately get hit with them as well, because they're not, you know, foolproof. People, like I said, the real hardcore players can still actually reach the caps and get soft banned. And the stops won't work. Yeah. Like I said, it only lasts like 2 hours. Something like that. So it was how the spoofers were getting around doing stuff as well, because with the spoofing apps they figured out that, you know, there was like a 2 hour thing, so basically they could travel to anywhere in the world if they're like 100, because what they were doing is hunting hundos. So if a hundo popped up, say in Tokyo or something like that, they would jump to that Pokemon, click on it, and then sit on it for 2 hours, because the game would know that they were just in, you know, Australia or America or wherever that person actually lives, and then they're suddenly in Japan. So yeah, they would have to just let it sit there for 2 hours, and then after that 2 hour window would go up, they would actually be able to catch the Pokemon, and the game wouldn't think that they were spoofing. For some reason it was like, okay, you can get to Japan from wherever you were in the world in 2 hours. So for some reason that was like the universal minimum time to travel anywhere in the world, like 2 hours. So that's what they would do. I know all of this because I've known plenty of people that have done spoofing. It's how some people, you know, some people wanted a whole bunch of hundos and stuff like that, just because hundos are hundos. So they would just go and sit on like rare Pokemon. So, you know, if 100% Magikarp or 100% Dratini or 100%, you know, Larvitar or something would pop up, 100% Gibble, you know, that would be one of the baits these days that would just draw spoofers in. If 100% Gibble popped up, they'll just go to it. So yeah, I knew a few people that would do it, sort of jump around for 2 hours. You'd be like, oh, come help us with this raid, and they'll be like, nah, I can't, I'm in Japan or something like that. You'd be like, oh, you bloody spoofer. Fine, then we'll go and find people that are actually here, like here, so we can do the raid with legitimate people. If I TP nearby, you will be soft banned for a minute. Yeah. Yeah, I got nothing against people that are like, if you're gonna spoof, like, play the game however you want. I don't really care, but don't impact other people playing. Like, if you just want to do it so you can, you know, catch Pokemon and all that sort of stuff, that's cool. I got no issues with that. It's just when you start kicking other people out of gyms and all that sort of stuff is when it just becomes a bit of a like, come on. Other people are playing the game legit, like doing that stuff legitimately, so don't stuff around with them. I find that's when it's unfair. But other than that, basically do what you want, play the game how you want. Most 2 a.m. in the morning here, so not gonna beat you. Good night. All good. Have a good one, Deborah. Thank you for tuning in. See you again next time. I'm gonna wrap it up pretty shortly anyway. I'm just about back at the car and it's dark and cold, so there's no point me wandering around out here, and it's muddy. I keep, bloody shoes are so muddy. Your grandfather's spoofs. Fair enough. Personally, I like to be out and about playing the game, even when it's crappy weather and it's nighttime like it is now. Even if it's just for an hour, getting out for these spotlight hours. I enjoy doing it, getting to come out and stream for you guys, do all this stuff. It's fun. It's why I do it. Oh yeah, like I said, you can play the game however you guys like, as long as it's not impacting other people negatively. Granny doesn't F around. Nah, I need those 100% shinies, God. Gotta catch them all. The hundo granddad. Now I gotta try and stock up on a few items. Yeah, face cams, alright guys, cause it is night time. No point having a face cam on because it's like pitch black out here. You guys wouldn't be able to see me anyway. And yeah, I need to have the face cam turned off if I have the flashlight on the phone, because they don't like to work together, because basically the flashlight is the flash on the phone, so the camera integration and all that sort of stuff, yeah, it's just like, nope, you can't do both at once. So yeah, unfortunately, until probably around August, September, October, you're probably not really going to see me much during the streams, like these spotlight hour streams, just because it's going to be dark outside. Dratini is still here, because it's still spawning during the event. We won't get as many. I can do back cam with the flashlight. I don't think you can. There is no good, but I think the way that the stream is set up, you can't actually do that because it's using the front cam, because you have to set which camera it's using before you start the stream. You can't actually change which camera it's using during the stream. So yeah, you have to actually start it with it either using the front or back cams. Pikachu. Not shiny. Bagon. Not shiny. Alright, well, I'm back at the car. I'm the only person that's still down here, because that's stupid. Because, yeah, I'm the stupid one, wandering around in the dark and the cold. What was my first shiny? That was Pikachu. I need my keys. Come here. Keys. Like hell, I have mud all over my shoes. I need to scrape some mud off my shoes before I jump into the car. Yeah, so my first, if I go back through, I got most of the mud off, which is all that matters. Good thing that there's like a patch of grass here, so I can just wipe my shoes off. And back when I got these shoes, I would have been really peed off about getting mud because they were nice white grey shoes. Not so much anymore because they're a bit old, but yeah. Back in the day, I remember trying to take care of these shoes, trying to keep them white. Like having these shoes and wandering around out trying to play Pokemon in bad weather didn't really go well with each other. Like every time I'd like have to walk around gingerly, just like, can't step in puddles, can't step in mud, can't do this. And every time they did get slightly dirty, I'd have to clean them off. But it is time to get new shoes. These ones do actually have holes in the bottom of them because of all the walking that I've done playing this game. So it's not really an issue until I'm walking around in wet weather and I get water in my shoes and I'm like, oh yeah, I need new shoes. But we can actually turn some face cam on. There you go, guys. You can actually see me. What's going on? Hey. So, yeah. No shiny, unfortunately. But it is what it is. We already have... How many shiny Dratinis do I have? Dratini and shiny plus evolutions. Yeah, see, so already we have 8 all up, so we don't really need any more. Would have been nice getting another one. It's out of all the Comday shinies, it's probably one of the ones that I don't have a large amount of, because that day I can remember the Dratini Community Day. It wasn't a... Look at all the little pink worms. All my little boys and girls, little pinkies. And then the stupid bloody green Dragonite. They really stuff that shiny up. After having these really nice pink shinies. And then they go to like the vomit green, baby poo green Dragonite. It looks better than it does in the main series game in this though. Like the green it's better. Like it's not actually too bad in this. But it still could be such a nicer shiny compared to the horrid green that it is. Baby poo green. Well, it is. It's like that off green color. It's not a nice shiny. I just realized that you guys can actually see me a lot better when I do have a white screen. It's a little bit more illumination, so you can actually see me sort of. But dark purple Dragonite would be sick. Yeah. I've seen a couple of variations, like the fan variations of shinies and stuff like that. And there's been some good ones. So hopefully, somewhere down the line, they'll introduce alternative shinies. That would be nice. Because I think that would be something that would be good. Having a couple of different shinies for a certain species. Just so you could hunt shinies again, like making certain shinies rarer than other shinies. And then these shinies that they're giving away during com days and all that sort of stuff, there would still be value on certain shinies because there was another variation of it that you could get. I think that would be good. Because, yeah, com days and stuff like that in Pokemon Go have really watered down how valuable a shiny actually is, in my opinion. So it would be nice having other shinies introduced, I think, for certain species, if not everything. All I have to do is just copy some of the fan. There's enough fan art out there they could just be like, yep, that's a good one. Let's just use, roughly that same color scheme. We'll just adjust it a little bit so it doesn't look like we're stealing their ideas. Favorite main series game? I haven't really played many of the main series games, to be honest. you think the alternative shinies would be cool as well. Um, yeah, I've played Yellow, Heart Gold, and Sword. They're really the only main series games that I've played. So, out of all of them, I would have to say, I don't know, probably Sword, just because it was the newest one and on the Switch and all that sort of stuff. So, just because, yeah, it was different from the older versions, I'd say that that's probably why it was my favorite, not because it was the best game. Like, if I'm going by the best game, I would probably have to say Heart Gold was probably the best one out of actual game wise sort of thing. Heart Gold was good. But yeah, I didn't really play many of the, because they were all on Nintendo and I didn't really have Nintendos. I smashed my Game Boy when I was a kid, so I didn't have a Game Boy to play them on. And then I had PlayStations and stuff like that, so I didn't really have Nintendo systems. So I never really played any of the other Pokemon games until, yeah, the Switch, because I have a Switch, obviously. So I'm actually looking forward to the Diamond and Pearl remakes, because they'll basically be the first time that I'm actually playing through Diamond and Pearl. Why did I smash it? How did it happen? Okay, story of how I smashed my Game Boy. I've always had a temper when it comes to playing video games. I've always got a little bit narky at games when they're not quite going my way. Those of you that have watched me on Twitch have probably seen that a few times. me cracking the wobblies at a game a little bit just because things aren't quite going my way. But yes, back when I was a kid, I had a Game Boy and I had Donkey Kong Country, which was the old Donkey Kong game on the Game Boy, and that game used to drive me mental. Like, just because I've always been a completionist and stuff like that. So, I'm trying to collect everything in the game, trying to get through it, and then, yeah, I can't remember exactly what happened. Like, what was the thing that actually triggered. But yeah, something triggered me, and like, I had a habit of headbutting my Game Boy when things didn't quite go. I just smack my head against it, just be like, damn it! Just, yeah. One time I did that just a little bit too hard, and I smashed the crystal screen, like this crystal LCD, crystal display behind the screen. So basically, I just watched my screen bleed out this black inky stuff and was just like, oh, and that was the end of my Game Boy. It died that day. So yeah, that was the story of how I killed my Game Boy with my forehead. Awesome. But funny enough, I was actually thinking about it the other day. How old was I? I was probably only like 8 or 9, or maybe a bit older. How old was I? I was in primary. Yeah, I was probably around that age, in between the ages of 8 and 10, I would say, somewhere around there. So yeah, I can't remember exactly when, but I was still a kid, a young kid. I was still in primary school and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, like I was saying, I was actually looking at, I was like, you know what? I should just look up, like, I could just replace the screen on my Game Boy easily enough. Like, these days, I could just jump on eBay and like find a replacement screen like easily and replace it, and my Game Boy would work again. Because it was cool. It's one of those, like, it was like an old school see-through one as well. So old school see-through Game Boy. So I actually did. I jumped on eBay and I was looking up screens and I was like, I just got to find the right screen, and I can just buy a screen. And they weren't expensive; they're only like $20. So I was like, I could just spend $20 and bring my Game Boy back to life. And then I could probably buy some old school cartridges. No, it was just an old school, like actual old school Game Boy, not a Game Boy Color. No Game Boy Color, no Game Boy Advance, just the regular old school Game Boy. Do it. Well, I should. I'd turn it into a stream. Stream me repairing my Game Boy. Did my parents get mad? Yeah. I mean, they got mad because, they got mad because I smashed my Game Boy and sort of thing. But I mean, at the end of the day, it was like, that was yours. You smashed it. You're the dickhead. So yeah, it was my loss at the end of the day. Old school Game Boys. Yeah, well, that just gave me an idea. It's like, I could do that, buy an old screen, and then just do a Twitch stream of me repairing my old Game Boy. Who's to blame? It was Donkey Kong's fault. Shouldn't have been so bloody hard, stupid bloody Donkey Kong. Stupid Donkey Kong. It's bloody Donkey Kong and Diddy's fault. Bloody Donkey Kong. Actually, no, I don't think it was Donkey. It might have been King K. Rool's fault. Because I have a feeling that I might have actually been on the boss, the last boss, which would have been, yeah, King K. Rool. So maybe it was his fault. They let you know that if you destroy shit, they have to replace. Yeah, pretty much. Valuable lesson was learned. It's just like, oh, you break it. Sucks to be you. That's what happens. Oh, back in those days as well, we didn't have eBay and all that sort of stuff, so it wasn't an easy thing to repair back when I was a kid. So it's like, you break something like that, I was like, well, could have spent however much money it would have spent to repair it, which probably would have been, hundreds of dollars back in those days. Or it can just stay broken. So it just stayed broken. But like I said, these days I can repair it for like $20. If only eBay was a thing when I was a kid, who knows? Maybe it could have been repaired. Maybe my dad would have been like, I'll repair it for you, son. And repaired it, probably not. My dad wasn't that type of dad. He wasn't the type of dad that was very electrical orientated, or hey, I'll fix stuff for you orientated. Like he did, like he fixed stuff for, like, but when I got a puncture on my bike or something, like that tire on my bike, he'd be like, I'll change that for you, not I will change your screen on your broken Game Boy type of thing. But I'll rip it out next time I'm doing a stream. Rip out the Game Boy and show you guys the damage and all that sort of stuff at home. All right, but I think that should be it, guys. I think we'll wrap this one up. Spotlight hour's over. I'm just sitting here rambling about the good old days when I was a kid. But yeah, it's been fun. I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream. Can you stream both YouTube and Twitch? Yes, but not at the same time. No worries, Joker. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, it's against the Twitch terms of service to be streaming on multiple platforms at the same time if you're streaming on Twitch, like if you're an affiliate, which I am. So, because I am a Twitch affiliate, I am not allowed to stream on both of them at the same time. But I do stream on both Twitch and YouTube. I stream all my Pokemon stuff here on YouTube. So anything Pokemon Go or Sword and Shield related, etc., is here on YouTube. Anything else is over on Twitch. So, probably in the next, I can't even remember. It's like what is the date today? The 11th. I actually think it's in like 2 days' time or something like that. But yeah, the remakes for Mass Effect are going to be released, which I am so pumped for. I'm so pumped to play through Mass Effect again. It is one of my favorite games, like game genres, not game genres, game trilogies, I should say, because yeah, such a good game, such a good bunch of games, story wise, character creation wise, just character wise, just everything. You guys will love them. Like, I really want to play through them again, just because yeah, there's just so many good things about those games and I want to share them with you guys, so I'm definitely going to be doing that over the next few days. So yeah, that will be over on Twitch. So yeah, I can't remember exactly when the release date is that for that is. Like I said, I think it's in a couple of days. So we'll start that when that comes out. Yeah, I want to do a Sword and Shield stream maybe sometime this week if I can find some time. See how I'm feeling tomorrow, if I can be up for it tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I'll let you guys know what I'm doing on Discord and Twitter and all that sort of stuff like usual. And yeah. You're going to go now? No worries, Emma. Yeah, I'm wrapping it up now. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in. I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow. Or, yes, please do Sword and Shield. Yeah, okay. I'll see what I can do. All right, guys. Peace out. Have a good one. Good luck. All that sort of stuff. And I will see you guys soon. Peace out. Bye.